Hi, kids. It's me, Sean Sunshine Strickland, the Strickulator. The Supergirl of San Francisco. And I want to share with you something most glorious. Just as glorious as that camera and that wonderful, beautiful star inside of the camera, which is actually the LED flashlight, flash bulb, but it so reminds me of what happened tonight. And what happened tonight, my loves? Well, with all of this, all of the pain, and I mean everything that I have been through, I made a prayer tonight. I made a prayer. And my prayer was answered in such a way that I can't. Okay. It doesn't solve. Yes, it does solve all my problems. It's so. Okay, it's. Wow. It was one of those wow moments. I was at the ocean near the Land's End, and I prayed. I said, God, I can't stand all of this crime and people hurting one another. And well, I didn't say that exactly. I said, I haven't gotten justice, and I'm running out of patience and faith, and I have faith, but running out of patience and hope. And I'm being attacked from all sides, you know, being accused of not being a Christian when I'm actually a child of God. And Christ is my Redeemer and my Savior. My everything. And at the same time, I do not judge other faiths, because you're not supposed to do that. Hello? That is not in God's law to go around judging people. So, let's put that one out of the way right now. But I have to tell you, I just felt so hopeless and so... I've been ready to commit suicide. I've been feeling like suicidal thoughts. They've been really, really bad. And I've been feeling thoughts of wanting to hurt people because of the fact that I couldn't get justice and that bad things keep on happening. So it just sort of builds a crescendo, and I want to hurt so much. But I don't, and I won't. No, I will fight that feeling and instead replace it with something else better. You know, righteous vengeance. No, not quite. Back that up. Righteous anger, yeah. But God's vengeance. But definitely serious righteous anger. And I'm more than entitled to have that righteous anger. Not only with being a victim of a hate crime and all of that, but yeah. On to the story. I know you were here for something else. I get it. Okay. So at the end of my prayer, whenever I pray to God, I say, God, could you just show me a meteorite streaming across the sky? I just want to see one. I don't need to. Oh, did I say that right though? No, this time I did. I would say, that's the whole fun part. That's the whole wonderful part about this. I would say to God, could you show me just something up there, over there? And God would just put a meteorite there, streaming across the sky, right in the spot that I would point to. And God didn't have to do that. But I felt like it was like our little thing, And I love it. And God knows that. And I saw it, I said tonight, God, I don't even need a meteorite. I just know that you love me and that you will make sure that justice and righteousness happens. And that these people who hurt my body won't get away with it. And these other women, they won't get away with it. So I felt good going. I felt like God was listening and God. And I felt like she, he, they, God, the Father, the Great Spirit. Well, hi. Speaking of which, that was a bat. It was either a bat or a mouse, or a raccoon, or a mouse, or a rat. But I'm so sidetracked, but that's fair enough. It's fine. It has to be that. But so I didn't see a meteorite until I went further into the forest where I dwell, and I looked up into the sky. And I saw this. At first I thought it was a satellite. I thought that maybe somehow, I was just seeing the satellite. So I looked for the pattern. Usually they go in a straight pattern. But this light didn't do that. It flickered. It went boom in one point. And it went over here, boom, like that. And it did again, and it kind of zigged a little bit more down here. And it took longer, and then boom. And then when I was talking, and I looked up and I saw the light, and I started talking about the light, sending my thoughts and my love up there, it reacted to me. I think it was an angel or an alien or both. Something like that. Something that I can't describe fully. But whatever it was, it shimmered. It shimmered. Not only shimmered, but it did this thing where it separated the light. And it did, the light just went into like a figure 8 almost. It was like, it went like this. First it would pull out like it was separating from itself. And it went and like this. And then but it got bigger. It's just like a big bow like this. It looked kind of like this, except it was different shaped. It was more like that, kind of. Yeah, like that. And this point was light, and this point was light, and it went. It almost looked like an angel, actually, because there was the downstairs. It felt. Not a robe, but something like robe, but light. And it was this flowy, and it wasn't completely, the light was like sparsed out. I'm not even kidding. It was like the light had a ring to it. Like Saturn has a ring. Saturn's ring, how they have that sort of just etched kind of a look, especially in the artist drawings. Those are the ones that it reminded me of the most. It had that kind of a texture to the light. It looked like a string. Like a DNA strand or something. Or, yeah, DNA strand's pretty close. But it was so bright. And it went right at me. Right at me. Just as I was thinking about it. And I could feel the goodness coming from that. Which it was. You gotta know it's truth. So, whoever watches this video, there's something out there. I'm Sean Sunshine Strickland, and I solemnly swear that I have told you everything that, not just, everything is the truth. That's my name, the Supergirl of San Francisco. We don't tell lies around here. No time for that, because I've got too many true stories that are way more interesting than any lie I could ever come up with. So, let me just tell you, I have no reason to lie to you. No benefit, no gain from this. I just need to share it. And then, oh, and on top of that, as if to put icing on a most beautiful cake, you know, the cherry and everything else, you know, just here it is, cupcake from heaven, and meteorite, zing, right underneath as soon as that light shimmered, and went like this, that figure eight thing like this, it got real bright, and as soon as it got real bright, the meteorite just right underneath it, and then no more meteorites, and then it started to shimmer down a little bit, and it made a few peeps and pops and got a little bit bright, and then stopped, and it never really moved out of the circle of my view, and it was way up there in the sky beyond the stratosphere. Oh, it was there, folks. Not here. Not here. It was there. You had to be there, folks. You had to have a camera. Maybe I'm not the only one who saw this. Now, but I have a feeling that I am. Possibly because it was a message from God saying, I love you. Keep the faith. Have patience. Justice will come. And I'm going to keep you strong and make you even stronger than you know. And you'll feel good. Even with all of this, I still feel like I could run a marathon and never get tired. I still feel like that I matter. In fact, I feel like no one's opinion from nowhere on earth can not even for 1 second phase this half-Kryptonian. Forget that plan. I may be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I know what I saw. And I know what's in my heart. You know? Now take a look at me and take a look at the way I'm acting. My face, my eyes, my heart, my tears. And you compare that. You say, well, you're just an actor. That's true, but this actually happened. It's real. That's why it's so freaky. And it's wonderful. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, I just can't. It's the most amazing thing. And now forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, I'll always remember this day. Always. You don't understand. I've never seen anything quite like that. I've seen spirits, and I've seen ghosts, and I've seen and felt things, and I felt the presence of God, and good spirits and bad ones, and I felt indifferent things, and this was so glorious. Folks, I think I was watching an angel just burst out with power and a message from God. They delivered a message to me, I swear. Huh? You know what's really weird? This actually kind of reminded me now, as soon as I said that, it reminded me of phenomenon. Oh, shoot. I'm having my own phenomenon over here. Wait a minute. I'm seeing lights in the sky. But of course the meteorite was definitely real. The other one is real too. That's the whole point. You see, I'm sane enough in my head to know, and I'm intelligent enough to tell the difference between, you know, right. John Travolta's character was not exactly the brightest tool in the shed before that thing happened, and then all of a sudden his mind woke up. And before you say anything, I was not consuming cannabis. I haven't had any for 2 days. So we can eliminate that idea as well. Now, folks, and I want to concur and actually confer with all of you out there. If you saw the same lights, then maybe we've got something more on our hands here. Something beyond even what I experienced. And yet, if you didn't see it, that's even more interesting. If none of you saw what I saw, so I'm going to be tweeting this out to everybody. Oh yeah. You know why? I wasn't able to record it, but someone had to. If it was something else that someone could see, then someone's going to have a recording of it. and then my story is 100% justified. But as it stands, you just have my word for it. Right? That's why I need to find someone. Now, of course, I don't have to. I know what happened. You don't have to believe me, but I know, and that's what's so cool. I know something you don't know, but I told you, so if you accept it as truth, then you'll know it too, and that's how it works. So, now President who shall not be named tonight, because I'm not interested in talking about that very much, will not be offering you that same kind of, I don't know, honesty. Yeah. Well, you know, this is why I put myself out there, and I will be putting myself. I will never hide secrets, although certain things I'm not going to give you. You can't have an ATM password, and you can't know certain things, but that's about it. I like to be an open book. Yeah. You know why? Because I don't want people saying stuff about me in the tabloids someday if I ever get famous, you know? Yeah, that's not a good plan. No. You know what? This is my first YouTube video. This is so freaking cool. I'm actually doing the thing. Maybe vlogging and comedy and voices is where I should be focusing on, regardless of what kind of microphone I have. And just a small phone is how you have to start, right? And this is perfect. I'm good. We're good. Oh, except I think it's time to get going and stop. I want to be too loud sometimes. Anyways, the most important people for this video that you need would probably be meteorological, can't talk, Meteorological Society, and NASA, obviously, just, you know, various space organizations. This is going to be fun. Because you see, if none of you have anything on this event, oh, when did the event take place? Oh, shoot. Crap, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to estimate here. Hold on, let me try to estimate here. Let me see if I can see my clock. It's 3:44 in the morning. So I'm going to have to say that it's been about an hour at least. So it was between, I would say it's between 2, well, hold on now. If it's 3:44 in the morning now, and it's been about, maybe it is 2. Yeah. Okay, you don't want to do that. I'm having problems. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll edit that one out. We can now. You should. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. That's too much, but alright. That's actually not bad. Okay. Maybe I'll just leave it in, because it's so freaking funny when I do stuff like that. I'm going to leave it in. Forget it. I'll just let you see this raw. I don't want to edit stuff today. Maybe we'll do that later when I'm more organized. But, now you gotta know. I got a buzzing bee up here hanging out with me. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, am I waking you up? I'm so sorry. Well, you know, we don't think about that when we're in the forest, do we? We're waking creatures up and stuff, and they're trying to sleep, and we're being so rude. Huh. I gotta be more quiet, maybe. Anyways, wow. So much. I don't know if any of you know the whole story about me, but if you see the rest of my videos on YouTube, you'll see. I've had everything from my body being broken to where I am now. So, but this is supposed to be a fun video, so don't worry about that stuff. It's down there below if you want to look at. I encourage you to look at. But right now, I want to hear back from you. I'm going to go for Twitter and Facebook and everywhere else and try to find out if someone's seen this. I'm going to make some phone calls too. This is fun. This is huge. Huge. Yeah. But if I'm the only one that saw it, then definitely cannot. I already know what it is. It feels like, anyway. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. It was personal. It's so personal. I could feel it. That pulsating kind of awareness of me, even from that distance. I could just feel the love, too. Wow. Just, wow. And that's the feeling I'd like to leave you with right now. Bye-bye.